Rated M for mature.
Mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. So long as you can back up those words with steel. Let's do this already. I'm itching to kill something. Talos keep you.
There's no glory in war. It's just something to tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Before we wage war upon our foes, we must wage a war. Leave to your higher. The Emperor would turn Skyrim into a puppet of the Dominion. Damn faithless Imperials.
You're back. Did you bring me anything? Wow, thanks, Papa. Thanks.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Always good to see someone I can trust. Talos guide you. I long to be there with my brother, waging war against the Empire. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. My hatred for the Empire is bested only by love for my country.
Rolf says I can't go anymore. He said it's not safe there.
Grimvar said a boy used to live in that abandoned house, all alone, until the Dark Brotherhood came and got him. Scary, huh?
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Keep
Here,
walking.
this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow. Well, love, very well. There's so much history in this city. So many things we can do here. Take care, husband.
The Empire might send over a few legionnaires to make sure we're serious. And of course, we'll be taking the fight to the elves soon enough.
Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one.
I'm gonna join the Stormcloaks. They're the best.
Always good to see someone I can trust. Always good to see someone I can trust. Keep your eyes open. Always good. Someone I can trust.
No matter what else happens, the gods will always be grateful for everything we've done.
The Empire is weak. That is why we fight them. Skyrim must be ruled by the strong. First, we'll kick the Thalmor and their bloody Imperial puppets out of the country. Then, we will rebuild Skyrim into the land she once was. My hatred for the Empire is exceeded only by my hatred for their witch elf puppet masters.
No, you don't want to go up there.
A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Steaming nether reaches of my you-know-where.
Saluknir, Zil Grotova Ulsa.
Some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Opethfeldt. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Next Imperial I see is dead. Go with I oppose tyranny. I oppose those who tell me how to live, what to think, and what to believe.
Ain't every day we get bit.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and keep the cold out.
Whatever you need.
Come on,
My
I have a
sneer
plan.
if it's simple and strong.
Faendal thinks he can move Camilla Valerius away from... Sure. What can I do for you? You must be a Stormcloak through and through to request that one.
It means so much to us to have it back where it belongs.
Drink to our youth
Always good
and
to see
today's
someone I can trust.
For the age of oppression is now nearly
We're
done.
not leaving until we get what we came for.
Drive out the empire from this land that we own. Our blood and our steel we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In
We
your
walk
great
then.
honor we drink and we sing. Children of Skyrim and we fight.
We
all
got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
But this land's ours, and we'll see it.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Our hopes and our
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Countless dead haunt countless sleepless nights.
Don't worry about
Skyrim
Malborn.
becomes whole
He's
again.
not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the
Skyrim
ambassadors'
will never
parties.
bow to the Thalmor.
What? Something you're still confused about? Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
Damn faithless Imperials! Fight or die well.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Next Imperial I see.
Welcome to the Winking Schemer. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
If you know any true sons and daughters
We
of
drink to
Skyrim,
our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the Empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back.
Fletching suits me. It's sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're invited. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open the door. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? I guess that'll have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, they will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information you need. Good luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
Before we wage war
I'm just
upon
doing my
our
duty,
foes,
sir.
we must wage
Everything's
a
in
war
order.
against our...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I can't remember the last time it was this cold and for this long.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this to Skyrim. What is it, Malborn?
Even when every other farm
It's
in the
just
world
that
is
we've
barely
run out of
scraping
the
by,
Alto
the harvest
line.
at Rorikstead is always
Do I have your
bountiful.
permission to uncork the
Good fortune,
Orinthia Red?
blessings of the divines.
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please,
I
enjoy
look forward
yourself.
to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have peace.
Yes. What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Farewell.
Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter. Even when every
Attention,
other farm in the
everyone!
village is barely
Could I
scraping
have
by,
your attention,
the harvest at Rorikstead
I
is
have an
always bountiful.
announcement to make.
Is it good fortune? The
I
blessings of the
propose
divines?
a toast to Ellen Wynn, our mistress. I speak figuratively.
Let's go.
Nothing
before anyone notices us.
likely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively.
So far, so
of
good.
course.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Get
We
your
need to
hands
pass
off
through the
me.
kitchen.
I'll
Your
be
gear
a
is
good
hidden
boy.
in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick.
What comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Poor Rechby.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. I need good luck. You're on your own.
Were they with?
Your time is at its end.
Never should have.
Come on.
You're... Empire would have us become their slaves, as they have become slaves to the Thalmor. I will not live.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
By the gods, did that really just...
We should get started.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
What will Skyrim have become if her children submitted to tyranny? Hatred for the Empire.
Got some fresh cabbage. I'm thinking of making some apple cabbage stew.
Dark. That? Are you trying to starve the child?
That godless emperor can shove his damned...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
Keep your
Really?
eyes open.
That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Aye, you've got a point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now, that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine.
Could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? Who among us could possibly hold that on with such power?
Before we wage war...
What was that?
I knew it! What are we waiting for? The Emperor would dial him into a puppet of the Dominion. I, for one, would not care to dance for the amusement of those
Is someone there?
Stand still!
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
hatred for the Empire is exceeded only by my
Go
hate
away!
for their witch
What?
and puppet masters.
No, that's not me. I'm not Espen. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then? You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks.
The measure
There we go.
is taken at the moment that he's...
Only a couple more.
And know this for true. The ghosts of many heroes walk among us.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop it. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Ink pot, stone, bucket.
Battle reveals who a man really is. Remember that.
Who's there?
I knew First, we'll kick the Thalmor and their bloody Imperial puppets out of the country. Then, we will rebuild Skyrim into the land she once was. One lives for the things he is willing to die for. We have reclaimed our homeland from the... The Empire is weak. That is why we fight them. Scum.
I must speak to Delphi at once. There's no time to...
Whatever you need. My spirit is simple and strong. I can forge it. Have you always been...
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, the Empire would have us become slaves to the Thalmor. Not slaves. We are men. Free men who will slay anyone who begs to differ. Keep your eyes open.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they
the
built
Empire might send over a few legionnaires to make sure we're serious. And of course, we'll be taking the fight to the hills soon enough.
A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat
Alduin can shove his
Well,
damn
yes,
treaty into
but
the steaming
no
nether
guarantee.
reaches of my you-know-where.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
The Empire would have us become their
Your call.
slaves,
Might be
as
safer
they
to
have
travel
become
separately,
slaves to the
attract less
Thalmor.
attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get
live as a
Esbern there
slave,
in one
nor
piece.
will I
We'll
die
wait
as
for you
one.
near Karthspire. Good luck.
I'll fight the entire Legion myself if they dare show their faces here.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
If you know any
Sure.
sons and
You
daughters
too,
of
Delphine.
Skyrim,
You be
tell
safe.
them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.